So can you show us a board and how it works?
Absolutely. Let's go over some of the equipment.
All right, sounds good.
When people talk about foil, the word foil, and they're not sure what we're talking about here, what we're really talking about is this part of the contraption down here. And this is called a hydrofoil.
Okay.
And you can see it looks really just like an airplane.
Yeah.
And a lot of the terminology when we talk about it is just like an airplane. So you have a front wing, a fuselage, and a rear wing or stabilizer. In the case of an Efoil, this is your motor right here, which is your power. So it has a propeller just like a boat.
Okay.
It's usually got a shroud on it, so it's nice and safe. You're not going to get hit by that propeller.
Perfect.
And the whole thing is attached by this strut or mast. All of this is carbon fibers. So the hydrofoil is what's actually going to allow the board to take off and ride above the water. So if you think of it that way, you're really flying this little airplane underwater while your board floats above the surface, which is really amazing. It kind of blows your mind.
Wow.
So in the Efoil, they have a compartment here that has a battery inside. So it's, you know, a lot of technology going on in here. You can recharge the batteries and you can remove the battery. So it's easy to take it in your house, recharge it, all of that. So then you close and seal up this compartment. You have this hand controller and it just has a trigger. And the harder you pull the trigger, the faster the board goes. So that's how you control your speed.
Okay, so can I put this in my car?
Yes, you absolutely can. Everything breaks down. So the components, the wing and the fuselage and the mast all come off pretty easily, just a few bolts. So you have just these different components. You can pack them in a small compact car. The other great thing is you don't need a boat ramp. You don't need, you know, like if you have a boat, you trailer it somewhere, wait around at the boat ramp, launch, go through the no wake zone. With this, you can show up to the beach. It assembles in under 10 minutes.
Wow.
Get it put together, jump in the water anywhere at any public access, and off you go on your adventure.
I love it. Okay, what about these other boards out here? What are these things?
Great, so we have some other the different disciplines in foiling, and like my favorite is the wing foiling, which is the wind powered version. You see these inflatable wings back here?
Yeah.
Those you hold in your hand and use it like a sail and power your board that way. This board over here that's sort of long and narrow is the stand-up paddle by it, is a stand-up paddle board. So you can stand up paddle into waves or into swell and hydrofoil that way. There's of course small boards like this right here that's a prone foil surfboard. So you can paddle into a wave just like a surfer would, pop up, and ride the wave on the hydrofoil that way.
Wow.
Those are a little bit more advanced disciplines.
Okay.
But, you know, always getting started, learning how to ride a hydrofoil on the Efoil. It's the best, easiest way to learn and fastest way to learn.
Perfect.
And then you can always move into these other disciplines when you're ready.
Amazing. So as a beginner, out of these two, which one would you recommend that a brand new person use?
Definitely, we put a new person on the biggest board we have, which just happens to be the blue one. They come in different colors.
Okay.
But this is our largest board. And then again, we put the inflatable rail on there, which wraps around, makes it super stable and comfortable.
Perfect.
Any person, you know, of any size and any skill can ride it. You don't have to have any board sports experience. And yeah, it's a phenomenal improvement to what we were doing before in learning and in teaching.
Perfect.
Should we get out on the water?
Let's do it.
Awesome.